Hello, it's me, the Avatar Fanatic, and today we will be reviewing episode 6 of the Netflix Avatar The Last Airbender live-action, Masks. The episode starts with Iroh mentoring Zuko about some things, Zhao gets the promotion message from Ozai and becomes the Fire Nation Admiral. He siphons control of Zuko's soldiers due to his higher military command. Loyalty of the 41st Division was now in question. This was a decent introduction to the episode, establishing a power dynamic between Zuko and Zhao that would be very prominent seemingly across this season and across these past couple of episodes, and doing it pretty effectively. Same thing with Zuko attending Ozai's battle plans. It works in establishing a power dynamic that this is his first time. He doesn't even know how to put his gauntlets on correctly. He's learning, and he's clearly established as an inferior in the setup of this episode. Aang gets to the Fire Nation and gets to Roku's temple, where he's confronted by Fire Nation sages. A rogue and defector sage, however, one who believes in the Avatar and his ability to bring balance over Ozai's, helps Aang get to Roku's shrine and belongings. The rogue sage works on stalling the other sages whose aim is to capture the Avatar. Much like the show, Aang ends up, however, going into the spirit world, talking to Roku. Roku gives some advice to Aang, but that differs to Kyoshi. That's also pretty similar, but he also offers Aang a way to save his friends with an artifact Roku took from Ko the Face Stealer. I think this is a pretty clever thing. It gives a way out for Aang, and it gives an introduction to Roku. Aang gets out of the shrine room and finds every sage on the floor. June and her mount, Nyla, end up tranquilizing Aang in some way and capturing him. I don't know why Aang didn't expect that given everyone is after him. Zuko and Iroh end up paying June to get Aang. And while on their trip back to get Zuko to bring Aang to Ozai, Zhao wants all the credit for himself, and he ends up basically confiscating Aang once he finds Zuko. There's also, under the command of Zhao, these archers that were very prominent called the Yuyan, which was a clever reference. Zhao continues his literal and his mental dominance over Zuko, and this sort of animus, develops between the two. Possibly this builds towards their battle they had in the original. I'd like it to, because it's actually a big building block in Zuko's development if you just look back at it. Zuko, after he makes his first appearance as the Blue Spirit, the mask is done really well. He gets into Zhao's fortress to get Aang out, and a battle ensues. A very good battle, choreographed well. I like the usage of the wooden stilts. The archers, again, is a clever addition to Zhao's army, and they shoot Zuko's Blue Spirit mask, which wounds Zuko. Aang discovers Zuko is under that Blue Spirit mask and actually saved him. The fortress looked great, and Aang and Zuko end up hiding out talking about life, some advices, and why Zuko is after him. This was insightful. What I like about this episode is that there's a reason for everything happening, and it's not just dumb actions. They mostly have a purpose. A flashback is given to Zuko calling Ozai's battle plan terrible, and that his decision to sacrifice people is wrong. Ozai challenges Zuko to a Nagni Kai. To his surprise, Zuko actually had Ozai and possibly could have hurt him or killed him if he wanted to, but he stopped himself and hesitated and got punished for his compassion. This compassion arc leads to Zuko's banishment in the origination story for Division 41 being under Zuko's command, which was amazingly clever and by far the best thing about the episode. Apart from that, again, it's a lot of generic writing. It's nothing really bad. Some cool references. Iroh's character getting a little more time, which is good, and a lot more average. Zuko comes back to the ship where Iroh told of the story of sacrifice to Division 41. He is greeted to unwavering loyalty that wasn't there before. I don't mind Zuko shows flashes of compassion and resistance to compassion in Book 1, but maybe a little more resistance and combativeness earlier on to the compassion mindset. Aang brings back this stolen artifact back to Ko, which again, I like the usage of Ko, and Ko releases the villagers of the Earth Nation, shown in the last episode, and also Katara and Sokka. Overall, I'd rate the episode like a 5.5 out of 10, pretty average, nothing really bad. Some things I like, but nothing really that special in the episode that makes you go, wow. Some cool formative stories are mentioned, some arcs are developed, mainly Zuko and Aang. And honestly, Zuko and Aang needed centralized arcs. So they address some big needs here. It's still generically written, and maybe the plot is a bit dull at times, but it's really not a big negative and sometimes a positive. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to know when I upload more content. Also, comment down below your thoughts, and it's been me, the Avatar Fanatic, out.